Winter Biker here, and most of you have watched us build this truck over a many-year period, and we have introduced you to our new 57 Ford truck, which is going to be a major hauler for us. But what's a little different this time is we're going to be like those famous guys on TV and have a deadline. We want to unveil this 3 weeks from now at our Bikers for Bikers event in Amesbury, Massachusetts. And come on in and we'll show you a little progress and the pressure that we're under to get this one done. Alright, Winter Biker, we're here in our new facility. We're kind of taking a lot of crap for the tent and the dirt floor because it's not our regular shop is actually full out with the production of our crates and our clamps, which is a good thing. This building of the trucks is more of my personal hobby that I do and create something that helps Winter Biker because we do give back and we are a Ride It Forward company. But let's go to the truck here. I think the first time you saw it, it was actually a running all original vehicle. And what we've done here is we've upgraded to a 1990 Ford rear end, 10-bolt dually. It fit amazingly well. We were very, very lucky that the widths and everything, we had to change all our spring perches, basically strip down the whole frame. We're in the process of building a bed. Fifth wheel is supposed to arrive today. And this was pretty much the easiest part of the job. What we've gotten into and what we realized in our decision to put the V10 in this truck, which is going to look pretty cool because we're going to have some exhaust come out the side panels of the bed here, and there'll be 5 on each side, so you're going to know right away that it's a V10. And we like the idea of something very original. If we had it to do over, we probably would not go with the V10. Some of the problems that we've run into during the process of this is we're going to keep the cab all original. The V10 here actually bolted in very nicely. We modified a lot of the very original cross members for the transmission. We moved it back a little bit. The engine mounts needed slight modification and actually worked out very well. All of our intake here, we're having powder coated our company color blue. But when it came to the wiring harness, Chevrolet makes a standalone engine harness for fuel injection, no problem. Ford V8's a little more difficult to find, but a Ford V10, almost impossible. We got the original wiring harness from the donor truck. It cannot be dissected. It's a nightmare. It's all integrated into the dash and all that kind of stuff, which we don't want to do. We want a separate truck chassis harness and a standalone engine harness. So we found a guy at Hotwire. Anybody that has any problems, give my friend a call out there in Arkansas because he's amazing. He's going to build us a V10 standalone engine wiring harness. So that solves that problem. We're going to get our radiator. This truck had 3,500 original miles on it. It was a fire truck in Sturbridge, Mass. There isn't one speck of rust on it. This thing is immaculate underneath. Interior needs a few little upholstery, stuff like that. But again, we have 3 weeks from today, at this point, to have this thing in paint and driving over to our unveiling at the Amesbury Bikers for Bikers bike show. Hopefully we don't have to tow it in and make it look like it's done. But either way, we're going to be there with this truck. We have anybody interested in a 1957 drivetrain? This thing is immaculate. The brake drums are perfect, the rear end's perfect, the tranny's perfect, all the linkage for the top loader transmission are perfect. I got a lot of grief for taking apart something that was in such excellent condition, but here at Winter Biker, we do things a little different. You can find out about our winter package and how our trademark shipping system works. This truck is actually going to haul the crates and demonstrate our transportation system, which is one of the reasons that we're actually building this truck. People are a little confused when we bring a crate to a show, and on the big 49, and hopefully this will solve that problem. But we have a lot of fun doing this. This is a passion of mine besides the motorcycles, building these unique trucks. So stay tuned. The next time you see us, this is all going to be in paint and assembled for the last time. George is a little behind because he was under the weather a little bit, but now he's back. He's very impressed with the progress, and we're going to give you some weekly updates, maybe, because we are under the gun. So those guys on the reality show got nothing on us. They got 10 guys working in a beautiful shop. Richard Rollins, by the way, you want to come and help us out with your garage rehab? We're here. A lot of you also know my story about my son. This mission of riding it forward is to give back. And shows like OCC, I just encourage the father and the son to kind of get it together, because the one thing that I really miss is the ability for my son to be here. This was also his passion, and if he could just be here to see this now, I don't think anybody truly appreciates that like I do. So we'll see you next week.